Staying on diet is not always an easy thing to do, and it's a normal part of many people's weight loss journey to fall off your weight loss diet at least a few times. But if you find yourself falling off the weight loss wagon way too often, maybe it's time to find out why. Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Young, a naturopathic doctor in Toronto. Let's go over common reasons people fall off their weight loss diet. 1. Diet too extreme. Extreme diets include very low-calorie diets or diets that only allow for one or two foods. Things like the Master Cleanse, juicing diets, and the grapefruit diet. However, a diet can also be extreme for a particular individual when it clashes too heavily with their lifestyle, making it extremely difficult for them to follow. For example, putting a meat-loving individual on a vegan diet would be very difficult for that individual and could be considered extreme for that individual. Having too extreme or restrictive a diet in the first place is one of the most common reasons people fall off a diet. The type of mindset that leads to this extreme dieting is one of a quick fix. That is, to lose weight as quickly as possible so you can go back to living and eating the way you were before. Don't think of weight loss as a quick fix. Instead, choose a dietary plan that will help you to cultivate and develop healthy habits that you can implement into your life permanently. Implement things in small increments first to avoid overwhelming yourself. Weight loss will be slower, but will last much longer. 2. Relying on willpower alone. Although having a certain level of willpower is necessary to stay on your diet, trying to stay on your diet with sheer willpower alone is both mentally and emotionally exhausting. Don't be afraid to use help from the many weight loss tools available out there. They're meant to make your weight loss journey easier to follow. For example, if your body struggles to burn fat and you're feeling exhausted on your diet, vitamin injection therapies may help encourage lipolysis and boost your energy. Look for parts of your weight loss protocol you can actually enjoy. Maybe you could discover new snacks or menu items to enjoy. You might discover a new hobby or activity you like. If you hate everything about your weight loss protocol, forcing yourself to do it will wear you out pretty quick. If there's really nothing you can find enjoyable about it, maybe that protocol is not for you. Having many different types of motivators also helps you to stay on track. Losing weight for the sake of looking better is perfectly fine, but also try to look for other reasons why losing weight might be good for you. Maybe it'll reduce the pain in your knees and allow you to play more with your kids. Or it might help reduce your risk of cardiovascular disease. Reminding yourself of these motivators can help you to stay on track when you're feeling burnt out. 3. Relying solely on tools. On the opposite side, some people will use a lot of weight loss aids and rely entirely on those tools for their success. Things like using medication, weight loss surgeries, or using commercial dietary protocols. While these tools are meant to make your weight loss easier to follow, many of these tools only work for so long and can become ineffective over time, or even cause a dependence on them. For example, Saxenda injections can be helpful for suppressing appetite. However, their effectiveness may decrease over time. Additionally, coming off Saxenda without building healthy eating habits can cause a rebound increase in appetite. If you haven't properly learned to deal with appetite and hunger, this rebound is going to cause rapid weight gain. Weight loss tools are helpful. However, I always recommend using them as a way to help you develop long-term habits in the future, and also make that transition to better habits smoother and easier to follow. 4. Unrealistic expectations. Knowing what to realistically expect during your weight loss is important. Aim for steadier results rather than rapid weight loss. Faster weight loss is often correlated to a higher risk of weight regain, and yo-yo dieting, that is, rapid weight loss followed by rapid weight gain over and over, can be damaging to your health. When you start a weight loss protocol, look to build healthy habits rather than looking for a quick fix. Habits are far easier to follow and they'll carry you through your weight maintenance and help prevent weight rebound. Understand there will be setbacks. This is not necessarily a failure on your part, but instead may just be your body changing due to the weight you've lost. You'll also have to be consistently vigilant to stay on track, especially during times you are not on your diet. It may take more work to actively lose weight, but it still takes work to maintain your weight loss. Don't think you'll be able to lose the weight, then go right back to the way you ate and lived before and be able to maintain that weight loss. 5. Bad support environment. Having a positive and supportive social environment is something you may or may not be able to control entirely. I always recommend letting people who will support your efforts to lose weight know about your weight loss journey. However, for individuals who have people around them who discourage their efforts, it can be very demoralizing and easily derail any efforts to lose weight. In these cases, I usually suggest seeking outside communities, such as online communities and forums, to find like-minded and supportive individuals to discuss and talk about their weight loss journey with. 6. Poor lifestyle habits. Aspects of your lifestyle you should watch for include your work hours, where you live, how you spend your spare time, and other obligations. Some you can control, like how late you stay up to watch YouTube at night and how much you snack because of it, and some you cannot, like having night shifts or having to take care of your children. Look for areas in your lifestyle that are negatively affecting your weight loss journey. Change the ones you can change, and look for creative ways to reduce the impact of the ones you cannot change. For example, if your shift work has you constantly buying unhealthy snacks at the cafeteria, bring healthy options from home. Or, if you're now working from home and have too much junk food available, try getting rid of it all, or making some weight-conscious snacks available at home. If you need to cook for your family, look for dishes and snacks that both work well with your diet and the whole family can enjoy instead of trying to cook 2 separate meals. There will always be ways of mitigating some of the unhealthy lifestyle factors negatively affecting your weight loss. It may not be perfect, but it may be necessary to stay on your diet. Otherwise, you could be finding yourself swimming upstream and wondering why losing weight is so much more difficult for you than it is for other people. What are some ways you've fallen off your diet? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video helpful, please leave me a like. As before, I'm Dr. Brian Young, bringing you weight loss tips on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you're interested in learning more, and share it with someone you know can use the help.